Alrighty, folks, this is part 5 to solving systems of linear inequalities. So the first equation here is in y equals mx plus b form. So we can identify our b, which is 1, and our slope, which is 1/2. Let's get these on our graph and shaded. So b is at 1, so along our y-axis, point on 1, and then we're going to rise 1, run 2, going to go to the right. Rise 1, 2 to the right, and then do the other half, down 1, 2 to the left. And complete that. Okay, we are going to have a solid line since it has the or equal to here. And we are going to shade below the line since it is less than. So again, you could take your pencil, turn it to make it a straight line and say, oh, below is down here. So we're going to shade on this half of the line. Okay, the second equation, it is not solved for y, so we've got to solve him for y. So we need to get rid of this x. This is a 1x, so we need to move it over to the other side. So we need to subtract him away. So minus x from both sides. Our x's cancel, so we're left with y is less than negative x plus a 3. Now we're solved for y. So our b is 3. Our slope is really, there's a negative what here? A negative 1. How do you write a negative 1 as a whole number? Put it over a 1. And I'm going to put my negative sign down in the denominator so I remember that I've got to run to the left. So put my b up here at 3. Then rise 1, run 1 to the left. So from my b, rise 1, run 1 to the left. Rise 1, run 1 to the left. And then do the opposite. Down 1, 1 to the right, down 1, 1 to the right, and continue that. Okay, it is just a less than symbol, so therefore it is a dotted line. I know it's kind of hard to do when the points are so close together. So something like that. And then it is less than. So if we were to take this pencil, make it a straight line, less than is down here. So it would be on this side of the fence. Anywhere that there is double shading, so this pocket right down here is where you'd find your solutions. So if I pick this, for instance, we've got over 2 down 3, so 2 negative 3. And maybe I pick something over here. What's that? Negative 4, negative 4. Again, you could pick anything though. And then 2 points that are not solutions. So that would be either where just the blue is shaded, where just the green is shaded, or the safest spot is where there's no shading at all. So I'm going to pick my 2 points from up here. So we could go over 2, up 3, so 2, 3. And maybe this point right here, over 4, up 5, so 4, 5. And then you can plug both of these equations right onto Desmos. You don't even have to solve this for y on Desmos. So you could type in the original inequality that they gave you and double check your graphing work using that and double checking the points just like I showed you back on problem 4. So if you need to go back a video, then you might need to do that. Okay, then the last one here, number 6. These are both already solved for y, so we can just identify our b of, negative 4. And our m, a 1 in front of there, so 1 over 1. So let's graph that, b down here at negative 4. And then we're going to rise 1, run 1 to the right. And just continue doing that till you run out of space. And down 1, 1 to the left. It just has the greater than, so that means we're going to have a dotted line. And this is greater than, so if we take our line, move it to a straight line, above it would be up here, so we're going to shade on this part of our line. Then the second equation, our b is 2. M is, this is a 1, so 1 over 1. So put your b at 2. Oops, positive 2. Then rise 1, run 1. It's positive, so we're going to the right. And then do the opposite. Go back to your b, down 1, 1 to the left. So I'm having a hard time seeing here. Okay. And then we've got less than without the or equal to, so it is a dotted line. And it is less than, so less than, if we were to move this, make it a straight line, less than is down here, so we're shading below this line. And then yes, you're even getting what's down in here. You're shading everything that is below. So we ended up with parallel lines here. And the reason why we did that was because our slopes are exactly the same. When you have the same slope, you're going to get parallel lines, but they have different y-intercepts. So our solution is what is in between these two sets of parallel lines. So all of our double shaded area is right in here. So we can pick any point. We could say 0, 0 if we wanted to. We could pick anything. 2, 1. And then notice we don't have, for no solutions, we don't have any area that doesn't have no shading in it. So we're going to have to pick points that's either in just the green or just the blue. So I'll pick one of each. So we could go over, say, -4, up 3. And down here, we could say over 4, down 2, so 4, -2. So that is how you do the graphing systems of inequalities.